All right, so we're doing our Muscadine update, and this is Supreme. And I pruned this heavily, uh, even heavier than what Greg Eisen recommends, because look at how big that thing is. So that because it can get winter damage, and they're not very healthy after producing or overcropping. So the fruiting spores really spread out on this. So, and you get quality fruit that way. It's one of our favorite. Tastes really good. And we have three in a row right here. These are all Supremes all the way here. It's on our, so not a whole lot of crop. So we're going for quality here because we have other ones that can overcrop, but man, it's still overcrop over here. Look at that cluster. That's a lot. Some varieties can overcrop and live. So, all right, so this is Supreme right here. Let's take a look at the other side. We did lose one vine. It was Jumbo. It's right there. You got freeze damage and just didn't make it. So I'm gonna replace that with Hall. All right, so let's take a look at, this is also Supreme. They're getting big. As you can see, they're a lot thinner. I pruned them really heavy. All right, so let's take a look at, there's another Jumbo Black Fry area right there. Sag right here. I need to put a T-post. This one is an unknown variety. It's very sweet. It's not Carlos. It's a bronze. I don't know what it is. They don't get very big. It's not pineapple, but it's pretty good. Unknown. For half ripe, that's very good. Another unknown, supposed to be Ison. I don't think it is. They're too small for Ison, but they're also good. All right, this one, late fry, but not very productive. I don't think it like its spot. It is producing, but not like thousands of pounds. All right. So, but there's a little bit in there. It overcropped last year, so took a break this year. This two, however, they're doing well. And this one sag like crazy. I gotta put a T-post. Lots of fruits. Look at that. Just clusters and clusters. This is also late fry. So there's 4 late fries here in a row, and the unknown and a Hall at the back. Okay, lots right there. Let's take a look at this one. The raccoons found them. Lots of damage. This is an Ison. I'm pretty sure this is an Ison. It's labeled as Noble at Atwoods, so don't buy it at Atwoods. They always mislabel. But it's one of those things that it's more like saving the grape. They have them for 10 bucks. They're dying, end up somewhere. No one bought them, you know. Put them right here. Quite productive. Raccoons got most of them, but that's fine as long as they don't eat my Sugargate and Darlene. Sacrificial. This next one, I'm trying to remember. It's Coward. They're still green. This one tastes really good. Okay. Over here we have our pineapple. This one, favorites of our friends that visit. It has that tiny hint of pineapple flavor. This one has bigger ones. This one overcropped. This one right here are a lot smaller. Look at that. Look at the difference. Oh no, this is noble, sorry. Getting confused. This is noble. This is pineapple. And the next one is pineapple also. This one always produces heavy crop, and it does well. All right, this one, pineapple, much smaller, but has more fruit. So that's what you get if you let it overcrop. Look at those berries right there. They're so small though. Almost sizes noble. But they'll get big eventually, but not this much when you don't let them overcrop. So, yeah. All right, where are we now? Noble. They look like bunch grape for wine. Black Beauty. We always have good crop of Black Beauty. And this year it's not any different. There's tons and tons of fruit under. This is one of our favorite fresh eating variety. There's also Black Beauty here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's lots of fruits. Lots of grapes. All right, and the one that doesn't give us a lot of fruit, but when it does, it's super good, is Darlene. So Darlene this year finally produced. This is its third year. Look at those. We're getting good production from Darlene. And I'll make a separate video just for this because this is quite unusual for us. Its first year it produced one fruit. Now there's quite a few right here. So we have two Darlenes, this one and then this one. They're both producing, so I'm really happy. My wife and I, this is our favorite, I think. But Sugargate came along, so we're gonna have to try Sugargate. Last year it produced decent amount, but this one, I mean, it's not a lot, but for Darlene, I think this is not bad. So that's why we grow a lot of Muscadine, so that we can have varieties like this where you get quality more than quantity, and it's okay because there's other Muscadines. So, all right, this one, Carlos. Like I mentioned before, we didn't expect Carlos to taste really good once it's really, really ripe. And we didn't touch it because it's a wine grape. We assume it didn't taste good, but it did, at least in our area. So this row right here is late fry. All six of them, all six wines. And last year this is our second year. Last year they produced, for their size, a decent amount. Should not have let them. And I got to do my trimming. Look at that, overgrown. There's birds here. They probably have nests here, so they're asking us to go away. They probably hate us. So don't mind the chirping. So late fry. Then we have here polk. So they planted last year, earlier last year, and they made it to the wire. Same thing as that last row. So this is our newest rows right here. And this are the self-fertile kind of equivalent of Supreme. Not really, but you know, if you want big purple Muscadine but consistent in producing, since they're self-fertile. So they were the newest one quite a few years ago. They're kind of hard to find for a bit now. They're quite common now. And they're not very vigorous, so that's a concern right here. I mean, compared to, let's say, look at this crazy guy right here. All right, which one is this? This is it's Black Beauty. No, this is not Black Beauty. Which one is this? I'm getting confused. All right, this guy is Black Beauty right here. And oh, no, this is late fry. What am I talking about? Yeah, this is late fry. You can see that green tendril ends. So yeah, this is late fry. Look at late fry. Look how vigorous it is. The black beauty. They're crazy. But Polk, maybe. Guess I should not have let them fruited. But they're producing, though. Not a lot of foliage compared to, let's say, late fry. This late fry, it's a little oddball. Has lots of fruits, and it's always have this kind of scraggly growth to it. Okay, finally, and I'll do an individual vine or variety video later on, so I can focus on looking at their growth. So this is Sugar Gate. This is also a super low producer, and the birds, they know it. You gotta get this one right here. Oh, another one. So these are Sugar Gate. As you can see right here, not a whole lot of fruit. They were planted last year. The fact that they produce this year, I'm really happy. I got to sample it, and it's really good. Sweet, and it's has its own flavor. You know, you can tell it's a Muscadine, but all right. So you got decent amount for a Sugar Gate for second year, I would say. And then this is another Sugar Gate. This one produced a lot less, but at least it's producing something. Okay, all right. Then this one is Summit. It's female. These are all female row right here. So this Summit, planted last year also, of course. This one is Janet. These two are Janet. They're not getting the morning sun, so that's probably why. But I'll get to sample Janet, Muscadine this year. So got those. I got this from Eisen, and there's a few here. It's probably like 30 combined, 15 each. But again, I'm going for that low producer, but better tasting one. All right, so I think that's it for the update. I haven't done any videos in a while, and just so that, you know, for raccoons get them. Bulk, so we have 60 vines total. And I'll do individual update close to harvest. Thank you for watching.